And freakish rode a hand with the no-name girl. And good old Ja Rule. Back at the carnival to which she could not return. The circus folk thought in the cannon she did burn. They put presentational ashes and a ceremonial urn. That Reggie burned in the contraption she couldn't learn. Then they placed it all in cement and put it in the ground. And all put the footprints in it in the memory of the feet that knew no bounds. Sorry, weak temp Iron Man at the end there. I'm teaching it to one of my students. So Iron Man has been in my head for a long time today. All right, we're going to kick it back over the mic here. I got like one more quick song, I guess. Sorry. What's it going to be? Oh, I don't know. Or actually, I only have 2 minutes. So we're going to kick it over to Mike now. Is that cool, Mike? Such cool emojis, man. Everyone's got these great emojis. Accordion and the circus, your two favorite things? Yeah, we should hang out sometime, man. We got the same brain. All right. Well, hey, all these comments are great. Thanks, Boone. Beautiful tribute, Dave. Yeah, he's great. All right. Well, cool. Now I got to remember how to raid. It's like raid // It's one of those buttons. Anyway, thank you all so much. It was great hanging out with you for half an hour. I hope you enjoyed Boone and Carl and Mike before, and now you get to enjoy Mike after. He is the engine and the caboose. He's that talented. All right. We'll see you all next week. Have a good one.
We're gonna be. Oh, and there we go. We're getting in right now. Ba-dum boom. Hey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So man, that was pretty darn amazing. Like, it's funny, it breaks my heart that I, like there have been times in my life where I have had access to, like, I've had influence over thousands of people on a regular basis. Like back in the MySpace days, I was posting a daily blog that would get read by 2,000 people, like within like a couple hours. I'd post it and, oh my God, it was read, but yeah. And thank you, Retro Retro. Yeah. Cause it's like things, and it breaks my heart that I can't fucking turn all of my people, all of my friends, all of the people that I know love music. And just like, because these, these, myself notwithstanding, like, Carl, Boone, Dave, they're musicians, man. They're like dyed in the wool musicians,
I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd. And I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds.
Anyway, and so it's just so much fun. Like, this is, maybe what we're doing right now may not stay on Twitch. We might migrate it somewhere else. I'm testing out a new site, which is awesome. Like the idea behind the site is awesome. Right now it's very small. There's like 60,000 total users. So it's like, it's not a big thing, but no, it's not Rumble. I will send it to you, Violenda. So they've got a small following, but it's all volunteer based. It's all about like if you're streaming immediately, it lets like they let you start monetizing what you do. So it's like it's just like I can't tell. I've been on there repeatedly over the past week, and I haven't seen any streams that are like kicking ass. Like it's mostly like 6 or 10 or 12 or 15 viewers. But I also think that's an opportunity because they have right on their front page, there's a music section. And on the music section, they have like, the only thing I've ever seen is 2 radio stations just playing songs that so I think it's going to be, I think it's potentially a place where I could migrate all of my friends and we'd be like, hey, this is where we make music, and just be like, yeah, this is what we do, you know. So we'll see. So, you know, I mean, I would love that. I would love to find some site that was excited about original music and excited about, Townsburgsville. Yes. Who doesn't love Townsburgsville, USA? Yes. Oh yeah. And you can always wear undies. Of course you can always. So anyway, and this may not be the right site, but I think that like I've been trying to talk to Twitch for a long time, being like, hey, why don't you guys find some way to separate out people that do original music and like you don't need to prioritize it, but you need to say, hey, these people do something that's not just playing, not just stealing from other artists. You know, these guys are making their own thing, and it's awesome. And Twitch for literally now 6 years has been like, fuck you. So I'm ready to move on, you know, and that's cool. But all right, so I'm gonna play. I'm just gonna do one song, and then yes, that's exactly right, Retro Rocho. And you know, and it breaks my heart that they just didn't hear it, man. Like I was. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I don't want to get into my perambulations with the Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch has kept me in my place for 5 or 6 years now, since 2015. I don't want to disparage them. They're awesome, but they've also missed a huge opportunity, and you know, and so. Here we go. Here we go. They say your life flashes right before your eyes, just before you die, it's true. And this is it. It's happening right now, it's flashing right in front of you. Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe's perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy. The things I do are a mystery to me. It's a miracle I breathe at all. I want to live, or at least I think I do, but most every choice I make is flawed. Have you had the time of your life? For this is a time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe's perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy.
You'll never write well if you fear dying. Do you?
Yeah, I do. I'd say it's might be my greatest fear, actually.
Well, it's something all men before you have done, all men will do.
I know.
Have you ever made love to a truly great woman?
Actually, my fiance is pretty sexy.
And when you make love to her, you feel true and beautiful passion, and you, for at least that moment, lose your fear of death.
No, that doesn't happen.
I believe that love that is true and real creates a respite from death. All cowardice comes from not loving or not loving well, which is the same thing. And when the man who is brave and true looks death squarely in the face, like some rhino hunters I know, or Belmonte, who's truly brave, it is because they love with sufficient passion to push death out of their minds, until it returns as it does to all men. And then you must make really good love again.
Have you had the time of your life? For this is the time of your life. Each decision that you make creates another you that went a different way. And in some other place, there's another me that did it all okay. Another universe is perfect me. And I'm just a very flawed copy. So, yeah, man. Thank you. You know, it's crazy. You know, the more of course, I just put out a brand new podcast episode yesterday on my Patreon. So it's gonna get a wide release next week. And really, truthfully, it's crazy because the episode before it, episode 7, was the most vulnerable. Like it's an episode I didn't want to put out. I really struggled with the idea of even putting it out. But like, I was like, well, I keep writing songs about this stuff. I need to like contextualize it, you know? But for whatever reason, putting out this episode, thank you, Lenina. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, you know, this one, for whatever reason, I think it was just the 1-2 punch of putting out that one and this one that, I feel like I'm giving all of me. I'm saying, hey, here I am. Here's all of me. And then I'm being met for the most part. Oh, hey, Lachlan. Hey, dude. Thank you, brother. Hey, Mike, been a while, a bit busy, but I'm going to be lurking for the rest of the stream. Enjoy the money. Well, thank you, Lachlan. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome, dude. And unfortunately, this is not. It is, right? Yeah. So it is. This stream. This is the Rain Trade. It doesn't go very long. It's just a 2-hour. It's just a 2-hour stream. It's just between like. It started 2 hours ago and it's going to end in about 5 minutes. So I'm so sorry, brother. But it's always awesome to see you, man. And I have a new podcast. You should definitely check it out. I would love to get your feedback in particular. Like I would love to get the feedback from people that know me and know what I do and have been with me for a long time. I'd love to hear their thoughts. I'd love to hear Anyway, so one of the things that's been killing me lately is that I've been putting out these episodes, you know, and I get like a few likes on my Patreon. You know, I've got 108 people that I like that keep showing. They keep showing up, and they keep kicking down money. So it's obvious that they're comfortable supporting what I do, but I don't get that much engagement. You know, and I've been doing this on Twitch for a long time, and there have been times where I've been like wildly more successful than I am right now, but it doesn't matter because you guys are here and we're all talking and that's great. Like that's awesome. But man, it's for whatever reason, it's really hurting lately. You know, no, I get that, Aldo. Well, I mean, okay. Well, I do have to say, man, it's not what I'm doing is not a podcast. It's not a podcast. It's a podcast. Kind of, sort of. It's a one-man show, kind of, sort of. It is an EP. It's an album or an EP, really, kind of, sort of. And it's like an audiobook, kind of, sort of. And all the episodes connect. You know, they're all telling a bit of a. I have to admit, I've only listened to the first 2. Shit's been wild for me lately. No, and don't worry. The first 3 episodes are not what the podcast has become. because it took me a little while to kind of understand the modality of storytelling. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to revise those first 3 episodes, and I might even eviscerate them. I might completely redo them or remove songs, or because I want the whole thing to be perfect. I want every episode to sing. I want every episode to do for like when I'm listening, because I listen to the episodes all the time because I'm constantly like, is this like, because I just don't remember the way my brain works. I don't hold on to things. I can't, like, that's why I can rewatch a movie. I can watch a movie and be like, that was a great movie. I love this. I can have a great discussion about it, and I can rewatch it again and be like, I totally forgot this. This is so awesome. Like, just the way my brain works, like I hang on to the essence of things and not the details of things, which is great because it allows me to make art. Because I go, oh, I want to grab this essence and this essence and this essence, and I'm going to squeeze them all together and make something brand new. And as long as what I'm doing is capturing that essence, it's great. But it also means that, like, I'm not very detail specific, But there have been in the past 4 or 5 episodes, 4 episodes, 8, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So the past 5 episodes. So from episode 4 to episode 8, that's 5 episodes. There are moments when I listen to them and I just feel like, fuck yes, this is the best thing I've ever done. It gives me all of the feelings of like, fucking awesome, like that I used to get, and I still do get when I make records, but when I make records, like by the time I'm ready to put the album out, I've sucked the energy, I've sucked all the awesome out of the song. I've just listened to it so many times. I'm like a fucking vampire. I just sink my teeth into it and just suck all the life out of it. But with the podcast, because I do 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 iterations of it, but I can't listen to it as much as I do to songs, So, and because it's longer form, and because it's all words, it has no melody, it has no musical attributes, I just kind of forget about it, And so when I listen to it, like, man, so anyway. So all I'm saying is it's really, really super fun, and it's gonna get better. And I'm gonna polish off this first season, and then I'm really considering being done with it, and then just working a few hours every day promoting the whatever it is. I don't want to call it a podcast, because calling it a podcast isn't really exactly what it is, but I want to just promote that and then just be done. But anyway, it breaks my heart that I've had so much success, and for whatever reason, the moment I pull my foot off the gas, people seem to disappear, because I have a bunch of new amazing friends that make a beautiful and wonderful music, and I want to be able to say, like, hey, listen to what they do, and I want to take all of the thousands of people that pay attention to my stuff, and they pay attention to a small fraction of my stuff, but even so, there are still thousands and thousands of people that pay attention to it, and I want to be like, listen to this guy's stuff, listen to Boone, and listen to Carl, and listen to Dave, and listen to, and listen to Brendan, and then also listen to Mike Schnee and John Brownell and Tina DeGeorge, and and all of my friends that are still doing it, and it fucking kills me that I don't have the capacity. That I can't just be like, hey, listen to this, and my friends see a huge spike in their listenings, Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of working on, Yeah, but I feel the foot off the gas thing big time. Every time I take a break for my own sanity, I come back less yes, and that's exactly right? That's exactly right. So yeah, so that's exactly it, dude. Retro Roadshow. That's exactly it. And so I'm like, okay, so I just don't get a break. If I take a break, I just disappear. That's it? Really? That's bullshit. That's fucking horseshit, man. So anyway, so I'm trying to figure out a way around that, because I'm not going to walk away from making music. I'm not going to walk away from doing what I do, But at the same time, this what the way I'm operating and the way things have been going is not tenable. You know, it's just not, man. And it's fucking hard because I fucking love you guys and I love this and I love this community. And, you know, but it's like so much of me thinks constantly, I'm like, well, you know, maybe I can just take 6 months off and just walk away from all of the stuff that is just a constant weight on my heart, you know, but I can't, so no worries. I felt that way. I took a year break during the pandemic and the live shows take so much. Yeah. I mean, and unfortunately this is how I make my living, you know, this is how I pay my bills, you know, so I can't do that. You know, like, I mean, you know, if I were to just take time off, I would live on my royalties, you know, and that's, you know, $3,000, $4,000 every 3 or 4 months. So it's good money, but is it taking care of a family of 4, me and Isabella and the dogs? You know, no. So anyway, so I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm also trying to be as open and as visible for you in this process. So you understand, like, this is what artists go through. This is what we have to contend with on a day-to-day basis, right? You know, you know, for us, life is not like, oh, I work a job and then I invest in my 401k and I pay for my fucking health insurance and things are fine. No, you know, and so, you know, I'm just trying to give you guys a little insider speak. But though I will say there have been a few times, very few times, where I've come back from a break and it's worked in my favor. Wish I could, no, and like. Yeah, that, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. Waka. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's never happened for me, man. You know, I've never walked away from a good thing, which Twitch is a good thing. You guys are a good thing. This community is a good thing. Like but I've never walked away from a good thing and not paid for it substantially. I've gained benefits from walking away, but those benefits I always paid for. Like that, you know, and so whenever I try to make any significant change, I'm like, okay, here we go. You know, like I feel like I'm rolling the dice or pulling the thing, you know. So I did the 401k and insurance thing. I can show you things. Yeah, I mean, yes, alas, you know, unfortunately that's the fucking horseshit, right? The thing is like the whole business of business is finding poor people and being like, let's just fucking squeeze as much as we possibly can to them. Fuck you, man. Like I do have insurance because Isabella, when she was like, I will fly from Italy and be with you as long as we can get health insurance. I was like, don't worry, I got health insurance. It costs it like I'm paying a fucking like what $3,000 a year for health insurance, and every single time we go to do anything with a doctor, it's like $200. I'm like, wait, aren't I paying? Like, don't I get like because I'm a poor person, so I get a big benefit. I get a big boost from the government for my like I've got a gold rank plan, and it's still like $200. I'm like, oh great, yeah, oh great. We're gonna go in and just make sure that we're gonna give her a physical. So like the first time Isabella went in, just to be like, I'm going to a doctor. Let's go see the doctor. It was like. They were like, oh yeah, this is free, but we're gonna do some tests and those are gonna cost some money. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It was $200. I'm like, what? Like, no, god damn it, no, it shouldn't be $200 fucking dollars. Fuck you. So anyway, so it's a tough road to hoe, you know, being a musician, and I want to find a way to convey. I want to find a way to turn on, you know, you guys, those of you that are not musicians, onto like the fact that my musician friends keep doing it year in and year out. The fact that there are the Boones and there are the Carls and there are the Daves and there are the Mike Schnees and the Tina DeGeorges and all the people that keep like it's a kind of a fucking miracle, you know, because we are up against like we're pushed up against the wall and we're given a cigarette and we're put a blindfold is put on us and we're like, all right, I'll keep playing. I don't know what's going on, but I'll keep playing, you know. Like, All right. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you. I'll do one last song. Yeah, I pay $500 a month for insurance and have a $3,000 deductible and then $50 copay per visit or call U.S. Healthcare. Yeah, and that's unconscionable. Like really, like what? Anyway. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. That is. That's exactly right. If society collapsed, indie musicians could jumpstart it in a week. That's how hard we go. And that's exactly right. That is exactly right. Like the thing is, it's like it's nonstop. Like even when I am not working, I'm working. Even when I'm not working, something happens. I go, oh, that totally reminds me of this. And then my brain is like just figuring out an architecture of what I need to do for this new. Like it's nonstop. That's all. Well, that's great, Violinda. That's awesome. Well, that is. All right. So I'll do one last song for you guys, and then and then have a absolutely wonderful weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. No, I'll see you on Sunday. I'm doing a daytime stream on Sunday. Down I dig myself a little deeper than before. I'm digging deeper than I've ever been. So much deeper, I am sure I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. Down past all the skeletons that once had things to say. I'm going deeper than the deepest bones. I'm digging past the graves. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. I'm so deep, no one can follow me. For the sights I'd see if only I could see. There I go, into the deep. There I go, into the deep. There I go, there I go. Down I dig myself a little deeper I must go. I am digging now because digging is the only thing I know. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. That's not the right lyrics. There you go. I'm so deep, no one can follow me. Or the sights I'd see if only I could see. There I go, into the deep. There I go, into the deep. There I go, there I go. There would be such a celebration. There would be such a celebration if I make it home alive. There we go. Hey, Bill. Don't home is where the heart is, and the heart has surely died. Oh, it has died. Yeah, it is dead. Down I dig myself a little deeper I must go. I am digging now because digging is the only thing I know. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. I'm digging down. I'm going down. I'm digging down into the deep. Yeah, yes, Mario, and that's the subterranean Mario sound. That's so great. Yeah, thank you guys. Seriously, so again, we're gonna be doing this again next week. I'm gonna be streaming on a new service called Glimesh or GLIMESH.TV, and I have the name Mike TV, so it's great. Glimesh.TV/Mike TV, you know, they've got 60,000 total users. I've not seen a single stream where there's been more than like 10 people, you know. So it's super brand new. But I think that it would be fun to like just show up and bring them kind of like a bunch of like veteran streamers and be like, hey, we will help build out your music streaming community, you know? And so I'm going to be doing a big push on that. I've got a lot of stuff, of course, always. Like I never stop conspiring. I never stop going, what do I do to like, but you should, yeah. There you go. Aldo, thank you, man. Yeah. So go check it out. Again, I'm not certain I'm going to stay there, but I just want to try something else out because Twitch isn't really doing it for me. Like, like the thing is like, they aren't giving me, the kind of help that I feel my stream needs. And so I'm going to migrate, and see where I can find elsewhere. And there's no real music presence there. They have on their landing page, they have a music tab, and there's usually 1 or 2 channels going on music at all. And they're only like radio channels. So so maybe it might be a good place to start something new, start something fresh. We'll see. But anyway, thank you, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you, Boone. Thank you. So I want to thank Carl. I want to thank Boone. I want to thank DEC Menagerie. Thank you guys. I had a really, really wonderful time tonight. And I love you guys. And I will see you all very, very soon. Cool. Yes, and that's exactly right, Violetta. We'll
like
see you.
Peanut.
God damn it.
Hazelnut.
Oh, no.
Cashew nut. Macadamia
Yes,
nut.
no,
That was
yes,
the one at the
Retro,
center.
yes, please do join us, man. I would love that. I would love that.
Said,
All right, you guys have a
naming
wonderful weekend.
Pine nut. Pistachio nut. Red pistachio nut. Natural, all natural, white
White
pistachio
pistachio
nut.